Welcome everyone. Let's start in child's pose. So allow yourself to soften a little bit here. Softening the belly, softening the forehead. And take a big breath in. And side arm. Fill up again. And empty. You're going to come up on your hands and knees. Tucking your toes at the back. And lift your knees 2 inches off the mat. So you're lifting your knees a little bit. Pull the pit of the belly in. Keep pressing into your hands, the balls of your feet. And take a big breath in. And you're going to push back into downward facing dog. Walk your dog here. So you're going to bend one knee and straighten the other leg. And then you go the other way around. Taking your time to observe the sensation in your body. And keep strong foundation. So spread those fingers wide. Push all the fingertips into the mat. Take a big breath in. And let it go. You're going to walk your hands to your feet. Hands to your feet. You should be at the back of your mat. Ragdoll. Grab your elbows with your hands. Bend your knees. And shake your head. Let your head be heavy. Look towards the back of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your hands, press your feet down into the mat and take your time to rise. So chin to chest, you pay attention to the sensation in your spine, pull the core in. When you're up, rise, bring your hands up. Stretch your fingers, look up. Take a big breath in. Hands to heart. Close your eyes. Feel your whole body here. Your feet on the mat, pressing them down, hugging the thighs, pulling the core in. We start this practice with 3 arms. Inhale. Completely. Halfway lift. Place your hands on your shin, push your sit bones back, take a big breath. Fall forward. Press your feet down, rise. Stretch your fingers, reach high, take a big breath. Exhale, bend your knees, fall forward. Pull the core in, the belly is in. Allow your head to drop completely. Halfway lift. And then you're going to walk your hands to a high plank. So you're going forward. Spread your fingers. Push them into your mat. Make sure your shoulders are right on top of your wrist. And then you're hugging in the core. Squeeze your thighs. Take a big breath in. Drop your knees, untuck your toes, shift forward and bend your elbows and come all the way down. Press your feet down, open your chest for cobra. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Find your base. So vitality is all about trying to wake up this body of yours. So you're spreading your fingers, you're spreading your toes, maybe you're lifting your eyebrows, bring a little smile on your face. One more breath. Look forward, step or walk to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together, halfway lift, flat back, fall forward. Press your feet down, rise up. Mountain pose, you're looking up, you're stretching on the way. Bend your knees, fall forward. Halfway lift, remember your breath. Hands to mat, high plank. Step back, find length in your body. You're pushing the floor away. Your chest is lifted, your hips are lifted. One more breath. Drop your knees, untuck your toes, come all the way down. Cobra, squeeze your thighs, your glutes, open your chest. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and side arm. If at any time during this practice you need to drop your knees, please do so. This is your practice. Take a big breath. Empty completely. Look forward. Step or walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up. Reach high. Hands to heart. So press your feet down. Lift your 10 toes off the mat and spread them wide. And then you allow them to drop softly onto the mat. Pushing your heels down, you're squeezing your thighs, and you're trying to grow a bit taller, pulling the crown of your head up. And now nothing moves, you're just going to bend your knees a little bit for chair. So bend your knees, both knees bend them. Bend your knees for chair. And maybe you're reaching high. Now look at your knees, make sure they're on top of your ankles. So if you can't see your toes, push them back a little bit. Squeeze your thighs, take a big inhale. Now you're going to lean forward and push your sit bones back, bending your knees as much as you can here. Then you're going to kick your left leg back into warrior one. So you kick back, you press your left heel down, and then you lift up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make sure your front knees bend, that you're pulling the pit of the belly in. Open warrior two. Keep your front knee bent. Relax the shoulders. Your eye gaze is to the front, towards your fingers. You're looking forward. One more breath. Reverse the front palm and reverse your warrior. You're going up and back. Come back to warrior two. So straighten your arms. Take a big breath in. Straighten your front leg. You're going to press both feet down into the mat and you're going to start reaching forward through your fingertips. And then you come to triangle. So you place your hand on your shin, on your thigh, and then you try to open your chest to the side. Soften your front knee. So keep a soft bend in your front knee so you can press your feet down a bit more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, you rise again. Come up. You're going to look forward. And you're going to come back to the top of your mat, feet together to touch. Maybe you shake your legs a little, maybe you shake your shoulders, releasing the tensions in your legs. Bring your feet together to touch it again, and sit in your chair. So your chair can be a bar stool, or it can be a very baby chair, but you choose that. You choose the intensity of that chair. Remember to really press your feet down, squeezing your thighs, and bring a little softness into your face. Now start reaching forward with your hands, push your sit bones back, sit a bit lower maybe, and kick your right leg back into warrior one. Pressing the back heel down, you're lifting your chest, bringing it forward. Pull the pit of the belly in. Try to find length. If your shoulders are hurting a bit, cactus arm is good to keep your chest open. Bring your chin towards your chest a little bit and try to find a stretch in the back of your neck. When you're ready, open warrior two. So here you're opening your chest, keep your front knee bent as much as you can. Reverse your warrior. Reach high, reach back. Come back to warrior two, sitting lower maybe a little bit more. Straighten your front leg. And reach forward for triangle. Bring your hand down towards your leg and start lifting your chest away from your thigh. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach a bit higher. Take a big breath in. Come back up. Look forward. Feet together to touch. At the top of your mat. Inhale, reach high. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees. Fall forward. Let your head drop. Halfway lift, flat back, hands to mat, high plank. Drop your knees, low plank, or come all the way down, all the way down. Inhale into a cobra, open your chest, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. It's okay to shake the head, flutter the lips, finding some softness. One more breath. Empty your breath. Look forward, step, walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, bend your knees, fall forward. Chair. Reach high, then bring your hands to your heart. And you're going to twist to the right. So you're going to bring your left elbow to your right knee. If that's not available, you can sit up and just bring your twist upwards. Squeeze your thighs, push your head forward, create space in your spine. One more breath and release, ragdoll. Some feet width apart, bend your knees, grab your elbows. Maybe you sway a little bit from side to side. Breathe in, breathe out. Release your hands, bring your feet back together to touch. Bend your knees, chair, reach high. Look up, hands to heart, twist to the left. So look at your knees, make sure they're level, and you're squeezing your thighs together, hugging in. One more breath, and release, right on, let it go. Breathe in, breathe out. You're going to bring your hands to the mat and you're going to come onto your knees. So bring your knees down. Both knees down. We're going to set up for camel. So tucking your feet at the back. If you find that your knees are a bit painful here, you might create a fold in your mat so you can have a bit more padding for your knees. Place your hands on your lower back. Your fingertips can be down, they can be up, or you can make fists with your hands. Yes. Bring your elbows together towards each other. Squeeze in. That's going to lift your chest. Keep hugging in. Every inhale, you're lifting your chest outwards, creating space. And every exhale, maybe you push your hips forward a little bit. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you squeeze your glutes. One more. And release. You're going to sit on your heels for a little bit. Looking forward, steadying the gaze. And observing the sensation in your body here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's set up for another count. So tucking your toes, hands to your lower back, press your feet into the mat, pull the pit of the belly in and bring your elbows as close to each other as they can. Inhale, you're lifting your chest upwards. Exhale, push your hips forward. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you push. One more. And release. Hands to your mat. Downward facing dog. I find it's very good to walk your dog here to release the lower back. So create some movements with your legs, with your hips. Shaking your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Drop your knees, cross your ankles at the back, and roll over your ankles if you can. To lie, come and lie on your back. So whatever way it's easier. Lie down on your back and we're going to set up for bridge. So make sure you can touch your heels with your fingertips and your feet are straight. And when you're ready, press your feet down. Inhale and lift your hips. If you can, you interlace your fingers behind you and start rolling the shoulders under as much as you can, pushing your chest forward towards your face, your hips back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe press a bit more. Squeeze your glutes, your core, and gently release down. Sway your knees from side to side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to bridge. So press your feet down, lift your hips. You're pushing up, creating some space in your spine by squeezing your glutes, squeezing your core, pushing your chest forward. You're looking up or you're looking down, it doesn't matter. One more breath and release. Sway your knees and bring the soles of the feet together to touch for Supta Baddha Konasana. Knees wide, hands on your belly. We become more aware of our body. So maybe press the soles of the feet together a little bit more. Allow your shoulders to drop. Feel the breath moving in and out of your belly. Hug your knees towards your chest. Do yourself a big hug here. We've worked hard so far. You're going to roll up and down your mat 3 times. So find some movements in your spine. Use your core to lift up a bit higher. And then we're going to set up for an easy bridge. So you're going to interlace your fingers or grab your hands and hug them in at the back of your thighs. We're going to start with our feet pointing. So feet down, and you're trying to lift your chest. You're pulling the pit of the belly in, you're growing tall. Relax the shoulders. It's okay to stay here, just observing the balance and using the core. If you want to go a bit further, we're going to start fluttering our legs. So maybe one foot goes up, and then the other foot goes up. Keep trying to lift your chest, pulling on the core, and maybe we go a bit faster. And maybe you lift both feet up. You just try and see what feels good to you. For 3, 2, 1. And release. Maybe bring your head towards your knees, sway from side to side. Release the belly. Inhale, come up. And we're going to create a wide triangle with our legs. So it doesn't matter how straight your legs are. So keep yourself bending your knees anyway. I'd like you to make sure your toes are pointing upwards. Press your heels down, spread your toes. You're pushing your heels down and then you're trying to grow tall here. Creating length in your spine. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and back and down. So your shoulders are relaxed here. Inhale, you're going to reach high. Pull the pit of the belly in. Exhale, you're going to go to the side. Any side you wish. And you try to feel a stretch in your side body. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the side. Keep pressing your heels down and pulling on up onto your core. One more. Inhale, lift, create space. And we go to the side. And again, come back up. Find length. And then lean to the side. Let's stretch one more. You're going to bring your legs together. And you're going to bend your knees a little bit. Extend your arms. Press your feet down. And you're going to tuck in your chin to your chest. Keep pressing into your feet, squeezing your thighs. And you're going to gently, mindfully roll down. Taking your time to come all the way down. Keep pressing into your feet, squeezing your thighs. You did very well. You're very slow. Good job. Do a happy baby. So grab the outer edges of your feet, or maybe your ankles, and maybe your shin, or maybe just the thighs. You're making some space, bringing your knees towards the floor, keeping them wide. And if you want to play, it's okay to roll around. Find a bit of a stretch. Hug your knees towards your chest. Give yourself another hug. We've worked really hard today. Bring a sense of nurturing and gratefulness for all the nurturing you're doing to yourself right now. You're going to bring your feet down onto the mat. And you're going to bring your feet wide, so they're going to touch the outer edges of your mat. And now you're going to just allow your knees to drop to the right. Both need to drop to the right. And you're looking the other way. Supine twist. Just gentle twist in your spine. Relax your belly. Relax the face. Come back to center and switch side. Come back to center. Give yourself a little hug again. You're going to take a big breath in through your nose. And side out. Shavasana. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. If you have lower back problem, you can bend your knees here and bring your knees closer to each other. Allow yourself to melt into your mat, to let go of the practice, of your body, of your breath. Bring your awareness back to the sounds in the room. The temperature of the room on your skin. Allow yourself to take in your whole body, supported by the floor of the chair. Feeling what you're feeling, without judgment, and a sense of compassion and nurturing. When you're ready, start creating some movements in your body. Maybe you're wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, gently moving the head side to side. Bring your knees towards your chest and roll over to one side. When you're ready, come up to a seated position. It can be cross-legged, it can be on your knees. Eyes closed, hands to heart. And sit tall, yet relaxed. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. We close this practice with 3 arms. Inhale. Oh.